and strikers do
All
it.
right, I'm starting the recording now.
And certain skills can be that way too.
All right. Oh, I'll be sure to try that out once I move to the DFO. All right, let's see. I actually don't know if I can skill cancel in TERA, but I guess we'll find out.
I haven't been able to. Well, no, actually I have. Certain skills get cut short if you spam the hotkeys for other stuff too quickly.
For berserkers
Brawlers.
or brawlers, yeah.
Yeah, the longer ones, you can cut them short, which, I mean, isn't necessarily a great idea because they tend to put a finishing
Touch.
heavier attack on the end of certain skills.
All right, and just for
But for
recording.
instance, like the charge, you can totally cancel out of that at any time.
Really, I haven't tried. All right,
Like the second you start it, and then you just do something else.
so for recording's sake, this is TERA Online. This is my gunner, and we are gonna go. Please do not laugh at my gunner. Please don't laugh. She's stuck like this forever. I made a mistake once. Alright, do you remember what the button we were pressing for changing the viewpoint was?
Nope.
Ah man, what were we doing?
Oh, the first person view?
Yeah.
Control Z.
Control Z?
Yeah. I am not seeing your broadcast. I don't know why. I have to flip over here somewhere. Like reset it.
Alright, so first things first, no UI when in this mode, so kind of a pain in the butt. So, I mean, like it's the fact that I don't have an aiming button either.
Or a crosshair.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's a little bit more skill based, whatever. Alright, let's do a few quests. I need to.
I play Skyrim without the crosshair on. I played Skyrim without most of the user interface on, so this I'm actually kind of used to, but it's nice to be able to like toggle it.
Alright, let's resume to this. Let's quest. Quite a few quests. Alright, let's just fight something right now instead of doing any of the quests.
Well, actually, I think you can do some of the quests in first person or whatever.
So anytime I do any of my rolling skills, it just still it acts like so my rolling skills does not affect my vision at all, which is nice, but you know, not realistic. Let's see.
That's how it is in Skyrim as well.
At least I can still use my hockey sticks. At least jumping affects my height and stuff. That's pretty cool. Thank God I memorized my hotkeys.
You play it long enough and you'll figure it out.
Right?
Then it feels weird to do anything else.
Getting all up in my face like that? Get out of my face. Alright, let's try the skill. The one that's technically flying with your gun. Headshot! Let's try... Alright. When I use a skill that makes me jump, it doesn't change my camera view either. Or height, for that matter. Kinda lame. Jumping.
Yeah, it's one of those things where
Stun jump.
they're taking a shortcut. It's a very
my attention.
flat game in general.
Oh, I guess I can't see when I turn in quests either.
They added height in only a limited respect.
So is it just me, or does this look a lot better than it did visually, it looks a lot better than it did in Black Desert. It feels less
What?
zoomed in, right?
Oh, yeah.
I
It's
feel.
also kind of at a weird spot, if you remember.
Oh, right, because the camera is more centered in your chest area than your actual head,
It's like your chin or your neck or your upper chest somewhere.
right?
But it is nice to have it kind of pulled back a ways. It's not as zoomed in.
I feel it. I feel like
It's a
in
little
Black
more
Desert,
natural.
the camera was a little bit higher than your character's actual head height.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Hmm. All right, let's.
Yeah,
That's enough.
that's weird. Yeah, you can't see it unless it fires an actual projectile.
You can't see my gun again.
You can't see the effect, basically. When you
Yeah,
fire your shotgun blast off, it doesn't actually do anything. The enemies just take damage.
yeah. I don't even see the blast. I mean, at least
There's
some
a
of
bit
the
of a
other.
flash on them, but there's no shot.
Oh, I got on my horse without knowing it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try my Gatling gun real quick while in that mode. See. Okay, that looks like it doesn't even show the effects on the ground that it normally does.
Mm.
It's kind of sad.
Oh.
That's one of my favorite parts. And just to show the example on the video, that's usually what happens. And then when I do it, in this mode, it's just it didn't even show the blast. That's so sad. All right, so I just got on my horse. Can't even see my horse. This is depressing. Ah, the fact that you can't see your UI at all is really sad. All right, let's go for a dungeon. Fine. What? Now we wait. Dun dun dun. I guess while I'm matching, I can turn in a few of these. Oh, I hope moving didn't take me out of a. Okay, it's still matching. Sweet. Wait for matchmaking. So basically, if we can less zoomed in view of your area is what we need. The ability to see your weapon and your skills that come off clearly, which would probably go along with seeing your weapon, since you can see the animation it's doing and everything. Especially since in Glory there's a lot of emphasis on the way you move your weapon to change certain skills in the novel. So seeing your weapon would be pretty handy. Especially for stuff like Dragon raises its head and so on. Alright. Go to him real quick. How's that matchmaking going? Okay. Matching with whoever you can find.
Oh man, I wonder what climbing
Oh yeah, let's try that out.
like in first person. Forgotten about it.
Alright. I can look right through the walls. I gain X-ray vision if I climb.
Oh boy. Yep.
Let's fight this ravenous basilisk. Those. Do I need to collect this for quest still? I guess not. How's that matchmaking going? Good, apparently. Why is matchmaking so difficult? Come on, guys. Don't tell me there's nobody my level online right now.
I mean, it's Sunday night in the US, so shouldn't really expect too many.
Yeah, it's true. What if I try a different one? I mean, I guess I could always teleport and go to a low level dungeon. Give this one a shot for its 2 minutes while we wait. Well, see, earlier you mentioned that you think Skyrim does first-person UI pretty decently.
I mean, it does a lot of things pretty well. There's a mod for it that makes it way better, including having your feet visible and things like that. But almost everything you've mentioned is default in Skyrim, and then there's another one that makes it even better.
Actually, can you send me a YouTube link about that mod? Because it might be a good example for them to look at.
Yeah.
Hey, enter now. Sweet. Oof, this is gonna be tough. Alright, let's do this.
Because there are technically two that do that sort of thing now.
Send me a link to both.
Yeah. Well, I've never actually looked at the other one, so I'll
Alright.
check it out.
Let's see how difficult the
Send you
dungeon's
back.
gonna be. This. What's up, guys? Do this. Especially since I can't really communicate with them like this. I'll just have to follow their lead. And that person
I
seems
mean,
like
if you
they're
were in voice chat, you'd be fine, I guess.
true. And voice chat is an immediate feature in Glory, so just shoot that guy through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, get away. Goodness.
Oh.
Hey, money. Alright, let's go. Oh. Oh man.
Gotta say, with the large boss, this looks pretty good.
Right? Oof. I can't see where he's aiming stuff though.
It would be nice to have a user interface for this.
Yeah.
Still, it looks pretty cool. Being zoomed out, at least. This would not work for a brawler.
Yeah. A brawler would be in a lot of pain right now.
That too, but
It's
just in general.
Ooh. I should probably check
Wouldn't
what
be
my
able to see
HP is.
anything but a bunch of rocks.
Whew. Alright, switching back to a crazy one. Oh god. He's out of range. Well, I died. Alright. I don't think we have a priest on our team, so yeah.
There's a first person death, I guess.
Yeah. Can't keep track of your HP. Alright, finish this like this. 'Cause I don't think I'll be able to help kill this boss that well without this mode, so yeah. So TERA, yeah, would be a good example of how we want Glory to look like if it could actually have a user interface while in first person. Oof.
I'd say with the required aiming and whatnot for skills and things, TERA is probably the closest I've seen to how I imagine Glory would work.